Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video, I'm going to do the childhood book tag. I was tagged in videos by Pat at Book Chat with Pat and Philip at A Poet Reads to Write. I repeat what they said to properly credit the creator of this tag. Childhood book tag. This tag was created by @FantasticMagical. There are 11 questions in this tag. The first question is, were you a big reader as a child? Yes, I read a lot of books as long as I can remember, really. I was always a reader. I remember on summer days, especially when I was, in grammar school and junior high school, our mother would take us to a local pond, me and my sister, and after swimming, come back home, and I could read for several hours just on a lazy summer day. The second question is, did your parents read to you? If so, what? My mother did read to me. I'm not sure what she read. It was just too long ago. The third question is first bookish memory. First books I remember reading were The Hardy Boys by Franklin Dixon. I did recently come across this book, though. This is a pop-up book, The Adventures of Dr. Dolittle. There is an inscription in it. To Stuart from Grandpa, Christmas, 1967. You can see like one of the pop-ups. So I didn't remember reading this book, but I would think that this book would have been before the Hardy Boy books, and there would have been other books of this nature. I do remember enjoying pop-up books, and even now I think they're pretty cool. The fourth question is, be honest, did you read books assigned to you in school? The only time I did not read a book assigned to me in school was when I was a freshman in college in English class there, first semester, and that was because I did not get to the campus bookstore in time to get a copy of the book. So I remember kind of trying to bluff my way through like the quiz, having not read the book. I don't remember how that turned out, probably not too well, but I still got a good grade in the class overall. I don't know why I didn't search for the book in a bookstore or a library. I have no idea why. Once I discovered it wasn't a campus bookstore, I didn't pursue it elsewhere. Now you can get anything online, but it was different back in 1977, which was when my first semester freshman in college. The fact that I loved reading meant that I wouldn't have necessarily resisted reading the school books or tried to bluff my way through them. The fifth question is, where did you get your books as a child? The children's section of the library. I remember there was, on the back of the building, there was a stairs to the downstairs, and that was the children's section. And our mother would take us there. That was the first place I remember getting books. Building's still there now, but it is a historical society for my town, and the library is on the next lot over across the street. The sixth question, did you watch any television meant to inspire reading? I don't recall any, but I really didn't need inspiration. As I've said, I enjoyed reading as long as I can remember. The seventh question is, what sort of genres or storylines did you like? As I said, the first books I remember calling were The Mysteries of the Hardy Boys. I enjoyed the sci-fi books of Isaac Asimov, Ray Bradbury, Robert Heinlein, Arthur C. Clarke, Frank Herbert. I enjoyed the 1980s novels from Jules Verne and H.G. Wells. There's probably other sci-fi authors that I enjoyed too. Sci-fi was the first genre I loved. I guess you could say the Hardy Boys mysteries were, but the eighth question is favorite children's or picture book. Again, that would be the Hardy Boys series. The ninth question is favorite chapter or big kids book. I'm just going to pick 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne and The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. I read a few other books by them, but we'll just mention those as two that I really liked. The 10th question is favorite children's series. Once again, it's the Hardy Boys. The 11th question, not really a question actually, is to tag others. First, if you're watching this, please consider yourself tagged. If you'd like to answer one or more of the questions in a video of your own or in my comments, please do so. But I'm going to tag a group of people. Nix, Smitty, Kayla V, Melena, Maeve, Nick, Heather, Brian, Fred, Flossie, Justin, Felix, Hannah, Jen, Daniela, Cliff, Elaine, Nigel, Renee, Suey, Joe and Mary, and Kelly. Just if you like to do this one. I think probably most people like to do this one because it gets them to reminisce about the reading as a kid. If they didn't read as a kid, they probably maybe kind of regret that, so maybe they don't want to do this tag. But it does bring, even though I don't remember things back then as well as I like, it does bring back some memories. I want to thank Pat and Philip for tagging me, and I want to thank at Fantastical Magical for creating this tag. Hope you're having a wonderful reading week. I hope you're having a wonderful week in general. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe. Please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos.